dun 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 dun. Cool. Right, I am on. So let's, while I wait for people to join, let us do some campaigning until people come by. So can play fantasy good, fantasy evil somewhere, right? Yeah. Awesome. Yeet, 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 yeet. Hey, Abbo. How's it going? Nice to see ya. Happy Saturday, etc. So, I'll give full disclosure. I have been trying to come up with something else for some plans for a map, but I can't get it working no matter how hard I try. Basically, I want to get a map where it's one side versus the other, but they have to race to a target, and I can't seem to get it off the ground. So I'll have to give it more of a try. What the hell did this guy just do? Did he just land on top of the mammoth? I think he did, you know. Wild. Look at that smug look on that Void Monarch's face. So, let's see here. I like Deathbringers. Deathbringers like me. Kinda want to use it. I'm stuck. Thank you. Damn. That's no good. What about Tempest Lich and a whole bunch of these dudes? Go. Except maybe don't put the Tempest Lich right next to the enemies. They do have what's called a casting range. Yeah, I think Deathbringer's the best one. Void Monarch's a bit... I mean, Void Monarch's good and all, but Deathbringer's just so fun to play as. Let's do this. I mean, there's not many units in the entire game that have the movement of Deathbringer. Just be able to slice themselves all the way to the other side of the map. Oh. There we go. I knew this would work at some point. Then let's see here. Single Void Monarch? I'm down. Yeah, totally. I could not agree more. Oh, let's do... I don't know, this. I want to go in for them crows. Oh, come here. Right. Everyone else died and now I've got to fight 3 of these ladies, right? No. That was not going to happen. About, like, something a little more durable. Oh, okay. Maybe I should swap around the sides and put the Deathbringer against the No, because I wanted to take out the birds. Yeah, that's better. You know what? 1 or 2 more missions, and then let's just dodge out to do some mild tawny stuff. Whoa, what's that noise? That was a sound effect that was just big and whooshy. Is it this? Was my unit... Hold on. Was my other unit in the ground, but still alive? Okay. You know what? Don't question it. Don't question it at all. You know what? Should we move... Let's, yeah, let's just move on. So as I say, I was trying to get a obstacle course kind of race to the finish map going. But the problem is that the enemies try to attack each other in the middle, even though there's a clear divide. Very annoying. So actually, I don't need to go in here, do I? Yes, I do. Let's go... Should we do some range stuff? And then I have to go... play, but this doesn't feel right. Oh well. Let's assume it is right and move on. So, what are we doing today then? Do you want to do some... Are we doing some range stuff? Do you want to do giant units? Do we do like mounted units? Do we do mix of everything? What do you want to do? Because we have all the units to play with. We could even do, say, a specials tourney or like a faction versus faction, like one of each. Oh, that's an idea. What about a one of each faction tourney? Hold on. So, let me think about this. I got an idea. I have 16 steeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then when you include my fun ones, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's enough. Let's take out the protect versus attack units. And let's take out... I would say take out Snex and Zeps, but Snex has got apples. Let's take out guns, maybe. Oh, hold on. Excuse me? What the hell is going on here? Did I break the map? Sorry, I had to sneeze. But unfortunately my shortcuts to mute myself as control, and that is the same as going down in the map. So, let's swap this around. Oh, you couldn't even see the map, so you didn't even know what was going on. Cool, TLDR, I sneezed. Right, so we've got Ancient. I know I misspelled Ancient, just roll with it with me. Actually, I said that I didn't like the idea of having these doubled up, but you know what? I've got an idea. I've been rethinking this whole copy-paste. I've been rethinking this whole typing the text out copy-paste strategy. I have a better idea, which I will do in due time. Plus, it's a little more complicated. It's a little more confusing when I leave these on the screen, isn't it? I need to leave the outside ones, but the inside ones are going to go. So, we've got Ancient. Then, oh, Tribal, sorry. I need to name it Tribal. We then have, let's replace Peasant with Farmer. Then we have Medieval. Let's put Medieval in with Small Knives are. Then there's Ancient. Oh, Ancient was a thing. I just put it under I just was mistaking myself for Tribal. So let's go versus... Okay, let's get rid of Apple there. Don't worry, that's not permanent. Apple will be back in. Viking. Let's put Tribal versus... Well, this says King, so I'm just going to do this. Ah, sneaky. Sorry, the only reason why I'm not showing the game, of course, is because I'm just trying to go through the different groups. But once we're there, we're there. We'll start a dynasty, Renaissance. Let's replace Taekwondo. Renaissance. You'd think I know how to spell it. I see it often enough as a word. Pirates. Ancients versus pirates. I feel that's a little one-sided, but let's roll with it. Spook. Spoopy. Okay, great stuff. Wild West. Versus, I don't know, farmers. Then what, legacy? Oh, I said one of each. If we're going to do legacy, because of dark peasant and super peasant, I feel that the dark peasant and super peasant, I'd have to admit anything above... Oh, this is also going to be the wrong map, by the way. So yeah, I think it'd be everything minus... If anything that costs more than 5,000, it doesn't count. So let's include legacy, but let's make it all the 5k units or below. I'll also include that as secret. Let's see here. Raptor can be, what's after legacy? Good. Right, good versus medieval. Then we have evil, right? Evil. Farmer versus Evil, Squire. Let's put Renaissance versus Evil. And how many are we at? Tribal Viking, Good Medieval, Shork Dynasty. I need to get rid of Shork. Secret. Dynasty versus Secret. Not saying that's fair, but we're doing it. Then we need to replace Ballooner and Zeus Jr. So, yep, Snakes. So let's go. Sorry about this, a little bit of setup, but this will get us up and away. Then Renaissance, Legacy, Spoopy, Snake. Right, so I do only need to replace one more. So do I put in guns? A lot of the guns are quite cheap units, minus Chuck Norris. Let's do guns. Let's swap these two. Just for argument's sake, so it's not the two customs together. Alright, that's the bracket sorted. So I was in the wrong map. I've been in the whatchamacallit one, the ranged one. So I need to go Then I need to go the pit. So now we've got an objective on the go. Ignore the fact we're in map creator right now. So first seed was tribal versus Viking. So this may be unfair and unbalanced, but we'll see. I feel that the Vikings are strong anyway, but let's roll with it. So, tribal versus Viking. Literally, just one of each. I think this is a good warm-up. And then we can get into various other ones. So, fairly similar cost actually. Let's see how they perform. Yeah, I think Mammoth's going to be a good secure, but then again the Jarl is super strong. So the Mammoth on its own won't be able to handle this many units. Even with the trap. What the hell did Mammoth just do? What the hell was that, Mammoth? Yeah, so that's a tribal loss. Thanks to Derpy Mammoth. Tribal goes through. Tribal goes through? Wrong button. Viking goes through. Wow, fail. So Viking through. Next is good versus medieval. Let's get that set up then. So medieval. The Bard's going to be MVP. It's just going to run away. Bear in mind, some of these seeds are heavily situated against one side or the other. So one of each. Good versus medieval. Where's good? Good. One. Righteous Paladin. Honestly, I feel that the Divine Arbiter is just going to be the actual winner for the good team here. Even though it's like 2-1 in value. Do I maybe say that when it's... Nah. If you can't have me at your 1, you can't have me at your 3. However imbalanced it may be. I could have made the value equal, but where's the fun in that? Not everything in life is balanced. Alright, yep. No less than expected on that one. That was coming off a mile away. Medieval Lost. Good one. Ooh. Stop fudging a... What? Let me... Oh, Jesus, what are you doing? Right, let's just bring this over here. Then shrink it. Okay, Secret versus Dynasty. So I've said that anything above 5,000 won't count. That works for all classes. Just to be a little fair. Dragon, Watcher, Monkey King versus... Secret's got so many units though. I'm not bothered about me putting them down, I just mean from a point of view of value. And overwhelmingness. Ball and Chain, Chukunu, Executioner, Dragonborn, Taekwondo, Raptor Rider, Cheerleader, Cuphead. I quite like Cuphead actually. Cuphead's pretty good. Mace Spinner. Sound like I just said Meat Spinner, but oh well. Oh no, Secret's got Present Elf. That's not good. Maybe for Secret we go to say anything less than 1,000 here. Because... the hell? Witch? I've never used Witch. And everything up to Bank Robbers for Secret I feel is fair. I mean, look at the value. So let's roll this. I feel. Give this a shot. Remember, a lot of these units in the Secret aren't particularly amazing. What the hell happened to the dragon? That really did fly, didn't it? What the hell? So anyway, the Watch is going to have a hard time here. Because everything comes down to it. Yeah. Easy Secret win there. That was a wild and crazy dragon. Can you let me grab you, please? Thank you. Next up, Evil versus Renaissance. Awesome. I think my money's on Evil, personally. But we'll see. So, Evil. This can be one of all of them. I just need to set certain conditions for the others. So, 7-8 versus Renaissance. Oh, Blue Arch can come back because it's a ranged unit. Jouster. Jouster could actually do some pretty good stuff here. Let's run it. So as long as the Da Vinci tank is able to keep putting down suppressing cannonballs, this could be a Renaissance win, you know. Ha, as if. Alright, Evil takes it. Evil moves on to the next stage. Secret versus Evil is going to be an interesting one. Next up is Legacy versus Spoopy. So I've said with Legacy it needs to be everything under 5k. So Peasant, Banner Bearer, Poacher, Blow Darter, Boxer, Flag Bearer, Pharaoh, Wizard, Chariot, and Thor. That's pretty much the exact cost of all the other ones. Versus Spoopy, right? Spoopy's an interesting one though. Can't count Spoopy out just because they do have the fear effect. Swordcaster, and Reaper. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, even with the lower cost, it looks like this could go to Spooky here. Nope, Reaper's down. Tell you what, that was a pretty good effort considering. Oh well, there goes the Legacy. So Legacy and the secret costs are kind of similar. So next up, Snakes versus Farmers. This feels like a no-brainer. Let's run it. Then again, the farmers do have hobbits. Can't count hobbits out. And harvesters hit above their weight class traditionally. Yeah, farmer's one of the lowest ones. Let's try. I'm just going to slowly move up in costs because this is going to be way too overpowered for right now. Let's go just that for now, just because I feel that's fairer. If I brought in everything, obviously the Snakes would win. So there we go. I know it's a little bit technically imbalanced, but it's also would have been totally imbalanced the other way if I brought the other units in. So I'm content with that kind of fight. That one goes to the farmers. What's next? Guns versus more guns. Cool. Let's run it. So, guns. I need to just put in the Wild West just to see what the cost is. And I'll just determine whether Chuck Norris goes in. I think Chuck Norris was a bit of a meme-y thing. But that's pretty much enough for me to warrant it. Let's go. Go. I don't know, Wild West are holding their own. And then Chuck Norris just kind of does a thing. Nice. Let's see what's next on the agenda. So, with that, guns win. And then it's Ancient versus Pirate. Let's give that a go. This one might have to be a Ancient versus Pirate, but like minus a unit here. Because Pirate's got some very expensive units. But we'll see. No, actually. It's not that far off. Let's run it. My money's on Pirates. Even if they do have a Zeus. I mean, down goes my harpoon, love. Damn it. Zeus is getting stuck on the pillars that I made part of my scenery pillars. That's no good. But wow, this actually could be an ancient one. Never mind. There was less units there than I remembered. Damn. So with that, Pirates take the seed. Let's shuffle them here, and what's next? So Viking versus Good. Wonderful. Then we run it back. 1, 2. So they have a lot less units in the Viking, but let's not count out the Jarl too soon. Versus good. Especially when they've got the Celestial Aegis. What a poop unit. Divine Arbiter, pretty strong. Oh yeah, but they do have a Chronomancer. As we're in the semi-finals, both teams should be allowed the everything minus the 5,000 rule here, I feel. So the Chronomancer waits. But did the Jarl go down that quickly? Wow. The Jarl genuinely went down that quickly. I think the Chronomancer's ability actually stops the Jarl's, or delays the Jarl's rage there. So that was pretty one-sided. But still, let's chalk it up to the good. Secret versus Evil. That's one that I chalked up to be a potentially good match here. So let's run it. Secret. Luna, Bomb on a Stick. I don't even think I've truly messed around with Bomb on a Stick, nor did I pay attention to it last time. So, cool. I should have put in the evil ones first to get a gauge of how many secrets can go in here. Oh well. Let's go with you can have everything up to the 1,000. Versus evil. Countess, Tempest Lich, Deathbringer, Void Monarch. Okay, that's pretty much the same cost. Let's run this. Don't worry, I do have stuff planned for after this, by the way. This is just the warmers to get our feet wet. So the Deathbringer's back. Look, the Deathbringer's back there just doing absolute numbers. So now it's just the Void Monarch. That should be an easy win versus the Infernal Whip, right? Yeah, you'd think so. So that's an evil win. Very nice. So next up, Legacy versus Farmer. I feel like we don't necessarily need to run that, but let's... Hold on. Yeah, I did do the right thing. Thought I accidentally ran the wrong teams for a second. Yikes. So, Legacy. Who knows, maybe the Farmers might be a surprise here. Flag Bearer, right in front of the pole, because why not? Wizard, Chariot, and Thor. Versus what again? Versus Farmer. That might be a Thor. That might be a Thor and Chariot Archer removal here. We'll see. No, I said run it all. So here we go. Well, the chariot's stuck. What was the chariot stuck on? Oh, the fact that it has the blades on the side of the wheels. So that's a Legacy win. And we go Guns versus Pirates. Interesting. Let's run it back. So this is just lots of guns versus lots of guns here. Bomb Thrower, Harpooner. Please carry Harpooner, you're too good. I know I created you units, but guns, please don't kill the Harpooner. He is too pure for this world. Doesn't matter where I put the Tech 9. Psycho Midget, Cheerio Leader, Flying Fish, Crockets, and Hobbit Hammer. Okay, let's run it. Oh, I accidentally gave them a Hobbit Hammer. Well, you know what? If it comes down to a single unit, we know what won. The answer is it wasn't even close with the with the extra Hobbit, so who cares? Whoa, 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 what's this doing? Can we get in the right spot, please? So, good versus evil. That's rather befitting. It all comes down to this. Quite honestly, my money's on evil. If I had to guess, Scared Elephant, Chronomancer. I mean, the Shadow Walk would actually do a pretty good job here. Something like this. Wow, the exact same cost for the whole alignments as well. How funky. Let's run it. Right, well, together they took down the elephant. So that's just Void Monarch versus Chronomancer. And everything else, I suppose. Tempest Lich is still in though. Maybe this explosion could be the one? Not quite. The explosion missed the Chronomancer. Damn. Down goes evil. That's a shame. Sorry, I'm messing about with something. Okay, never mind. That's not going to work how I want it to. Legacy versus guns. Now, I'm going to be a little lenient towards Legacy here. I know, bias, blah blah blah, etc etc, but Chuck Norris is not one to be messed with. I'm going to allow them to have... do I allow them to have the tank? You know what, let's try it with Thor and then also with the tank after. This is the proper run. However, I seem to recall making Chuck cheaper than what he actually is. Mind you, with that being said, most of the other units in this one are more expensive than they appear, if I recall. So let's try this. Go. You know, to be fair, with the guns being ranged units, once the Legacy closes the distance... Okay, that was a Crockett. Yeah, Chuck Norris is just flying. Alright. So what happens if we give Legacy a tank? Go. Yeah, so the guns team got disqualified for doping. They took some pre-tournament performance enhancers, so that actually goes to Legacy. Sorry, guns team, Chuck Norris let you down by overdosing. So, Legacy versus good. I think that's the only fair way to do it. So, versus good. That's what it all comes down to. Hold on, are we still in the tourney bracket? Yes, we are. So Legacy versus good. My good money is on good, but I want the Legacy to win. What I'm trying to say is I think the team I don't want to win will win, but let's see. Here we go. What the hell did the elephant just do? Why did the elephant break? Why is the elephant break dancing? And the horse without the owner is just going on a rampage. Was on a rampage. Alright, everything comes out. Okay, never mind. So that's a good win. Damn. It's unfortunate. What happens though if Legacy hire, I don't know, their top units? Yeah, that's a real crying shame there. But anyway, that's a good win. Unfortunately. So, good wins. Rip in pieces. Let's do a slightly different tournament with certain conditions I had planned. It will have to be slightly different to what I wanted to do, which is a shame. Because I had some really fun stuff planned. But can't do that when the game literally does not allow it. So, this time, instead of a units versus units, this time the tournament will have one specific win con. And that specific win con is there's going to be a victim on each side. Both teams have to take out the other team's victims. So, let's go into... should we do a ranged version of the tourney first? How do I keep messing this up? Do I have to do it via going into created content? There's a way to do it to just be able to play. I need to be able to edit the game, basically. Yes, I need to go in via the maps. So yeah, this was my other plan, by the way. There was going to be an obstacle course, and then they'd have to fight to get to the unit to take it out to win. But yeah, targeting does not quite work as you want it to on that one, which is a crying shame. So this time, should we do a melee? A melee take down the target? Hold on. What the hell just happened? Was it not loading the... Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Let's go. The pit play. For some reason it was on the load map screen when it shouldn't have been. So now, how we'll run it is each team, not a dark peasant, each team has what's called the victim. You can see he's holding a knife and a fork because he is going to become the meal. So, we need to change win con. Must defeat the opposing victims. This does feed slightly into another plan I had within tabs, by the way. But let's do it as a takedown tourney for the moment. So, there's one condition: defeat the victim. So, what should we do for the units within the tourney? If there's any preferences, let me know. We can do any pack, obviously. Well, Abba, you said you enjoyed Deathbringer, so how about we make Deathbringer a slot by default? So I kind of agree with you, quite honestly. Yeah, let's have Deathbringer. If there's any other units that you want to see, please let me know. Otherwise, I will just start putting units in. Unless everyone's disappeared and it's just me on my own, in which case I'll do it on my own whimsy. Hehehe. So, Deathbringer. Maybe Swordcasters. Haven't messed around with swordcasters that much. So let's swap secret with swordcaster. Then what other units can we do that could be worthwhile? How's about knights? I'm also quite tempted to see what teleporting targets will do. Oh, apples need to be in the tourney, by the way. I'll put apples in somewhere. What about something like wheelbarrow dragons? So I've got some ideas here. Let's replace Viking here with wheel dragons. In other words, wheelbarrow dragons. Let's replace Swordcaster Dynasty with Clam. The Clam Throwers. I have also got what's called the dual wielding present maniac. He doesn't hold one present, he holds two. So let's mess around with present maniac versus something. Let's put you against this. Hello Arjuna, hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Dual wield. I'm hosting tourneys at the moment, Arjuna. Basically, the plan will be, I'll swap back to the main screen so you can see, right? The plan is, we're going to be running tournaments of seeds. This tourney, just for a change, instead of defeat all units, it's defeat the targets. So you can see there's a unit here called the Victim. He's just, you know, he is a meal, so he's holding a knife and fork. I'm just setting up the brackets now for the tournament. If you've got any preferences as to units you want to see in the tournament, then let me know. Oh, I said apples was going to be in the tournament for sure. Did I put apples in? I did not. Apples. Don't worry, all the units will be cost adjusted in value. So it's not one for one. So if you've got anything you want to see, let me know. This is what we've got so far. Deathbringers, wheelbarrow dragons, apple foo. Well, we've already got apples in for sure. I put in the dual wielding present maniac. You haven't seen small guys with knives before, actually. But I don't want to put in all just custom units, which is a bit silly for me to say, considering that I'm the one that made them all. But let's mix actual units with random units, shall we? What about Ulla? I honestly think I can say I haven't ever used Ulla. So let's swap good, because that was the faction tourney. Let's swap you with Ulla. What else can we do? Again, if you've got any units you want to shout out, Arjuna, tell me and we can run it. Jarl's usually a popular opinion, so let's run Jarl as well. Again, I'm just switching screens so you can see what I'm looking at while also sorting out the tourney brackets. Let's put dual wield presence versus Jarls. I think that's fair enough, because the presence could be crap, they could be really good. I will put in a teleporting unit because I'm curious. Maybe the Tech 9s. The Tech 9s can be in there. What else do we want to see in here? Could do captains. Could do Tempest Lichers. There could be some lassos on the. I feel like lassos are on the case. I know I'm a little biased. Use mod if the name of the unit is mod. Yeah, I have been putting in the names where I've been putting in the modded units. What did I just say? Oh yeah, lasso. Lasso will go in. Then let's put against Ula. Let's put in snake archers. If you've got any preference, Arjuna, please let me know. Let's see here, what else can we put in? I kind of want to see the flying fish. So farmer will be replaced with flying fish. Then I said I wanted to see a teleporting unit like the Shadow Walkers. So let's put clan. Let's put them here for now. So we'll go Shadow Teleport guys. You know who I mean. You know who I mean when I say Shadow Teleport guys. Right, let's do Teleport Wars here. Tech 9 Telly guys. Because I'm kind of curious to see if they will go to the kind of curious to see if they'll go straight for the target or if they'll teleport just to each other as units. So what? How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3. Right, so it's getting rid of. There's 3 more units to grab. So if you've got any unit preferences, Arjuna, please let me know. Otherwise, let's keep having a look. How's about something in secret like the Banshee or the Witch? Oh, maybe Wizard from the Legacy Pack could be a good one. Bear in mind everything will be scaled to have a unit a cost. So it doesn't matter if there's more or less units, it's just about the unit type. Could just do a whole bunch of ballooners. Could be funny. My vote's almost always for harpooners as well. But that's a bias thing. What about Devout Gauntlets? Let's do Devout Gauntlets in here. And while we're on the screen, let's do one more final unit. Let's make it not a custom one for now. He says, trying to think of a custom unit I'd rather put in. Right, let's do this. Trust. Oh, we need one more, actually. Vampire? Oh yeah, that's right, you enjoy Vampire, don't you? Well, let's see if vampires like the taste of apples. There we go. So we're looking roughly here. So, first one is Deathbringers versus Wheelbarrow Dragons. Let's run it. Remember, it's not about killing all the units. It's about taking out the target. So, Wheelbarrow Dragons. 11,550 or 12,950, no, it's that. Versus, bugger, damn you, my stupid Deathbringers. The sentence can just stop there, damn me and my stupid. There we go. So, Deathbringers versus Wheelbarrow Dragons. Let's get this underway. Remember, the targets are here and here. Let's go. So some rounds may end sooner than others. Or everyone will ignore the targets? Have I completed the level? What level? What, as in, have I put everything in? Yeah, it's just, we just got stuff around. This was set to be an arena. So we can add more if you want. I mean, this is Deathbringer win, but this guy's kind of hoiked himself in. Oh, unless you. Oh, do you mean what the main campaign challenge thing? Oh, sorry, not quite yet, Arjuna. Couple levels to go. This guy's wedged himself under. I think we have to call this one as what it is. Blue wins. I need to maybe I recustomize this and give him back the banner like I had before. Oh well. So he was hiding, but unfortunately there was no. I mean, we could run it back as it was a no contest technically, but as everything else was dead, let's assume that the Deathbringers eventually worked their way in. This is going to be one of the more interesting ones. Ulla versus Snake Archers. So, Ulla is 3,000. So it'll be 4 Ullas versus regular Snake Archers. No funny business. The snakes could go and fight the target. Okay, let's do that. It's looking good. So let's run this. Go. Oh, there's a snake on the target. There were snakes on the target. And there we go. The Ullas actually took out the... there's loads of units remaining, but the actual target went down. So that round actually goes to Ulla. That's why I wanted to do it as a target instead of unit collapse. Makes it slightly different. Right. I'm only doing this manually, by the way, because otherwise it resets the win cons. So, Ulla wins. Let's knock that onto the board. So, what's next? Swordcasters versus clams. Wonderful. You know, just based on what happened, I'm in 2 minds now, but I was going to say I give this to the clams. Make the target in the middle. We could do. But then the let's just bring him more forward. I agree with your notion, but let's just bring him more forward rather than directly in the middle. For now. And Wincon, kill this. Add Wincon, kill this. Oh, it didn't add the Wincon. Make the border a circle. Making the border a circle. Right, that's... There's something that we'll do after this, Arjuna, that makes more sense as to why I'm sort of trying to veer away from that. Basically. That is something I will be doing. But there's a reason why I'm not doing that yet. I know it sounds silly, but there's reasons behind the mad. There's a method behind the madness here. I promise you. So what should I say was next? Swordcasters versus clams. Trust me, I'm not ignoring you, Arj. I promise. And when I say after, I don't mean like immediately after, by the way. I just meant like at some point soon. You know, we can do it straight after. It's something that we can do at any time. Oh yeah, I need to factor the 350. I forget about that. I've been trying to make it 12,000 on, but I don't. I make it 12,350 on. So there we go. So my money's actually on the... Oh, let's swap the screen over. So you can actually see what's going on. That might be better. So, let's run it. Lots of swords and lots of clams. What happens first? Oh, this is looking like a clam page. What the hell? There we go. See, almost all the clams died, but... Oh, actually no, the swordcasters won anyway. Is there cost limits for the units? No. What I do, Arjuna, is I balance the units to... So what I actually did with the costing of the units is everything was scaled around the Ice Giant. Because the first time we ran tourneys a couple weekends ago, we included an Ice Giant. So I actually made that the balance. But actually the balance was better at 2. Which sounds weird, but based on a lot of the units having odd costs, it just worked out better to be 12,000. So now we've got teleporting wars. So, evil Shadow Walkers. This is going to be messy. So I need to go to roughly 12.3. Or as close as damn it. Versus. There'll be half as many. There we go. So let's see Teleport Wars. And go. Okay, that's an example of numbers winning. This should be interesting with the teleporters. So, clear Shadow Walker win there. Very nice. Really what gave the Tech 9s an advantage is that they have guns. They clearly did not use them as well as anticipated. Try not to delete the victims, just so I don't have to keep resetting the wing cons. I know it sounds a little weird to say, but I don't know, it just feels better. Right, so with that, they're called Shadow Walkers. Let's rename it so it's got the proper name, but like the shortened version, so it's like easier to see. Shadowwalks just means Shadow Walkers, by the way, obviously. That's just looks better, bigger. So next up is a fight I was quite looking forward to. So this could go really heavily one way, or really heavily another. Maybe later we also do some metronome battles. That's kind of why I made the present guys, actually. I feel later we do some metronome battles. Could be fun. So that's going to be closer than 13,000 whatever. Name it Shack instead of Shadow. Yeah, I can do that. That's easily done. I hope that appeases. So, on to the next fight. As I say, this is just the present elf, but just on steroids. Or not on steroids, just double them. But just double the cost. So it's kind of like having the same amount of presents. So, here we go. I love the presents. I have no idea what just happened, but oh, Samurai Giant happened. Okay. So that's a I'm actually just going to rename this Metronome. It makes more sense in my head. Because I know what I'm talking about now. So, Metronome moves on. Unlucky Jarls, the one time you don't get to win a tourney. Get wrecked. Lassos versus Flying Fish. Wonderful. Let's get to it. Lassos versus Flying Fish. My money's on the Lassos, actually. This is also kind of why I wanted to have the protected units further back. But you did raise a good point that the other one got stuck. Let's put a couple behind flanking. So that's going to be as close as I can get. Versus, hold on. Now that's as close as I can get. Versus Flying Fish. Great stuff. Uh, 12,450 or 12,230? They're both pretty much. Huh. Now we will see. Let's give this a go. So, onwards, my minions. Now we shall see the wildest of wests. I don't know, they're running through the fish. They are absolutely trampling the fish. I don't know. The fish are sending them flying. I'm surprised that the targets haven't been touched. Blue victory. Yes, that's a lasso win. Awesome. I honestly thought it was going to end up being the other way around, but I'm kind of glad the lasso won. I do have a penchant for the lasso unit for sure. So with that, I need to mark it onto the thing. Pop. Next, Devout Gauntlets versus small guys with knives. This is going to be a lot of putting down units. So, Devout Gauntlets are good. I actually feel like the Gauntlets are going to get their butts absolutely handed to them though. Unless they can take down the target in due time. Or in a reasonable time, not in due time. Let's see here, I go to 12,350. Now, small guys with knives. I must stress, they are small guys with knives. Welcome to small guys with knives. They are very small. There's going to be a lot of small guys with knives here. Now we will truly see how this goes. So, my money's on small guys with knives. Let's go. There's the Devout Gauntlets pull out a... This is just a foray. Once again, everyone is just ignoring the targets. There's a lot of red bodies on the floor. A lot of knives are being splayed all over the place. The cutlery has come loose. There's a couple small guys left. Yeah, there's lots of little knives going around here. This is death. This is the true death by 1,000 cuts. Alright, now with nothing in their way, can the small guys with knives make their way to the target? Oh, don't be they're like apples. Don't underestimate small guys with knives. They're like the melee apples. Or the apples of melee, I suppose. They'd even be able to fit in the small crevices here. It's looking good. The knives are going in. That's a slicing and a dicing. So that goes to small guys with knives. Very nice. Let's just call them, I don't know, midget cutters. I can make the name bigger then. So next up is vampires versus apples. Ooh. I think this is where we're going to have a mix of our thoughts on who wins. Oh, that's cool. I don't even have to worry about... So. Oh yeah, they're really small hitboxes. So I need to go into really small hitboxes. Nope, I'm just going to clear this side. It's just quicker. It's just a lot quicker in this one. Wing cons. Maybe I should save the battle type. Oh well, doesn't matter. So back to correctness. So we've got apples versus vampires. Let's just up the vampires. And probably can go to 12,350 because the victims are exactly 12,350. I made them 350 very specifically when I should have made them 0. But I made them 350 to be like, hey, that's a round number. But then proceeded to forget I made it a nice round number. So that's on me. I should maybe edit it and make the cost 0 for future. Doesn't matter. Right. Who's going to win? Vampires or apples? Let's kick this off. My money's on the apples, honestly. Because that is a lot of apples. However, the vampire's getting into the target. Yeah, that's a red victory. The apples were too small. They may have a lot of numbers, but they did not have the size to facilitate such actions. Let's reset this again. Put you back in. These guys I can get rid of easier. It's just the real tiny units that are difficult to actually grab. I want to reset on. Just going to reset the game state and then we'll go to the next one. Must defeat unit. This guy. Oh, I can have multiple units defeat. Okay. So, there we go. It's looking better. Now, who's next? Please no more small units. Next is Deathbringers versus Ulas. Interesting. A very fast melee unit versus a ranged unit. My money's kind of on the Deathbringers, honestly. So, Deathbringers versus, where are you at? Ulas. There's also a lot less Ulas. So let's give this a shot. My money's on Deathbringers. Yeah, the Ulas might be able to range in, but the fact that the Deathbringers close in on the target that fast gives them the edge. So there you go. Deathbringer wins. Who's next? Swordcaster versus oh, this feels fairly one-sided, but let's give it a go. So, Swordcasters versus Shaq. Especially considering it's 60 teleporting units. Doesn't really matter where I place them, the teleport activates anyway, doesn't it? There we go. Let's, oh, one more. 61, because the victim counts as 1. Let's hit this. I'm not on the tourney screen still, am I? No. Good. Yeah, that the ability to just teleport straight in. It's pretty neat. What? Wow, the Swordcasters actually managed to eliminate all of the dudes. I'm surprised that they didn't touch the victim. Is the victim in here somewhere randomly? Where did the victim for the red team go? I think it just kind of got buried. I think it got buried under. Yeah, I think it got buried under everyone. And then they just couldn't attack it. So there we go. That's a Swordcaster win, whichever way you want to slice that. Let's grab you here. Sorry that the boxes aren't exactly correct. I don't know, for some reason it just feels a bit weird with doing it with OBS. In a way. Right, metronomes versus lassos. Let's get to it. So, let's just get rid of all of the extraneous stuff. So, metronomes, otherwise known as the dual wielding. After this tournament, and can we play the thingy? Yeah, totally. I'm down to play the thingy. I think it was a good idea. it kind of stems off the same vein of ideas, but you'll see. I'm sure you can guess what it's going to be based on the class name, but doesn't mean it's not fun. So let's try this. And go. Out come the presents, but the presents might be a bit too late here. The presents also look a little weak. Yeah. Unfortunately, there were some weak-ass and late presents. Also, the present hatched a present elf or whatever. That's interesting. So yeah. Very clear lasso win. Good job, lassos. I'm impressed with Best Boy. Oh. That wasn't meant to happen? Oopsie daisy. Must defeat this. I'll get rid of defeat all opponents. So, next up is what are you doing, you silly name? Midget Cutters versus Vampires. Honestly, given the size, this is probably going to end up almost exactly the same as the Vampires versus Apples. But, no harm. No harm in looking. You can be surprised. Even though we probably won't be. And then now it just sounds like I'm razzing the knives. Protect versus attack. Small guys with knives. Yeah, I'm going to have to reset this side regardless. Spread them out. 100% this could go either way, Arjuna, but I think this is a vampire win in the bag. Sorry, I was not trying to be overly biased. I was overly zealous with my clicks. Don't do the valuations by half measures around here. It's all scientifically accurate and 100% mathematically based. Definitely not just what I feel like. There we go. I think that's about right. Let's shot this a give. In we go. So, depends on how much of the time the vampires spend sucking off the knives. Not a sentence you get to say every day. No, the vampires are ended up in the pile as well. No one's going for the target. Yeah, the knives got sucked up like straws, to be honest. Knives are just straws without holes after all. And vampires have a very easy way to make holes. So, there we go. Vampire win. I'm just going to reset blue side again. Pop. I know it's a little boring watching me redo the win con thing, but like it's so much quicker than the alternative. Must defeat this. Especially now I'm getting better at what I'm doing. Wonderful. So, back to the tawny screen. Right, we've got Deathbringers and Swordcasters as the next one. So, let's get that set up. My money's actually on the Deathbringers here. We'll see. Deathbringers versus Swordcasters. Let's hit it. Yeah, we can see what's going on. Let's go. Yeah, that was actually a Deathbringer win. Despite taking numerous more losses, a Deathbringer actually managed to get into the target. So there you go. Deathbringers win. Very nice. Goodbye, Swordcasters. Who knows, maybe the Deathbringers win the entire thing. Not before we see Lassos versus Vampires. My money's on the Lassos, honestly. can't lie. So lassos versus vampires. Oh, we got a conflict of interest here. You're for vampires, I'm for lassos. Let's see how it goes. Right, let's hit it. Vampires can fly, but the lassos just have horses. Who knows, the victim might die to trample damage, but none of the lassos are actually going for it. Ooh, okay. Vampires just absolutely out here. Yep, Numbers Swarm absolutely won that. Good job, vampires. My stipulation was incorrect. That one goes to the vamp. Oh, let's not clear the vampires. Leave the vampires on the side, because it's now the finals, isn't it? I just need to set up the Deathbringer side. So, it all comes down to Vampire versus Deathbringer. Very nice. So, let's go evil. Grab 6 of these bad boys. And we're still on the taunting screen. Let's make sure that doesn't happen for the final. Would be nice. That's better. It's just that I can now see that you can see that it's not the thing. Let's hit it. Do vampires clean house, or does the Deathbringer strides take it? The vampires do have the Deathbringers in tackle hold. And then this one lone guy. Look, this one lone guy just totally took the opportunity to just get in there and take out the victim. That's a vampire win. There you go. Vampire wins all. Good job, vamps. And there we go. Vampire is the tourney winner on that one. I quite like having it with targets, honestly. With targets, I think it makes for an interesting win con within the tourneys. If you ask me, I'm just going to get rid of these. Ready for next time. And let's cut to the other game. I don't actually even need to change the map or anything. Nor do I even really need to change the what's going on that much. So this is why I said let's leave the rings, because now here's the net. We can do free for all. Actually, no, I can never work out how to make free for alls work, but we now have one unit. And all red team has to do is defeat this one unit. So, have you heard of the meme where it says to protect, then the rest will attack? I'll get a picture so you can see, but basically the idea is we're going to list out some 6 to 8 unit types. And I'll give rough equivalents of stuff, and then we'll do that. So yeah, basically, let's play to protect one attack. To protect rest attack. So, name 6 units, Arjuna. I will throw in 2 additional on top, and then I will re-quantify it based on what we have. I think that sounds good. I'm just going to throw it out there and assume that you want vampire as one. Don't worry, we're not just having one. Also, I might just expand the spawn line just a little. Edit line. Let's make it a little bigger. Knife, apple, snake. Oh god, you're actually naming custom units. Great stuff. Small guy with knife, apples, and then snakes. I assume you'll just want mainly snakes. So there's 4 units. I'm also going to throw in... I'm actually going to throw in musketeers. You can choose the 2 units that will protect. We're just going to get 8. We're just grabbing 8 unit types for now, Arjuna. I'll work out what units they are, and then I'll rebalance and let you know the quantities, basically. But yes, Your goal will be to protect when everything else that you choose attacks. That's the game. And for anyone else, of course, that joins in, can also throw their contributions in. But as Arjuna is the only one so far that's mentioned any units, that's why Arjuna's choosing. But everybody else, of course, can choose as well, if anyone happens to join by. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do 6? Let's just start with 6 units then. So the 6th unit will be. I'll choose this one, I guess. Not you. Lasso. You want Lasso in there? Yeah, that's fine. Died. Let's just add the Lasso, right? So there's these 6 units. So we'll say you get. So your choices. I'm going to list them out like this, and then I'll reposition everything. So we've got 6 musketeers, 5 vampires, 10 small guys with knives. Likewise, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 apples, 1 snake dispenser, and 2 lassos. These 6 units, you have to choose 2 that will protect you. All the rest of them will be attacking. What ones do you want to use as the protect? Wait, hold on. You want 2 other units in there as well? You want shacks in there? Okay, well then let's expand it a little. Also, what do you mean by the died unit? Am I missing something? There'll be 4 shacks. They're your units in total. You get to choose. And sword. I still don't know what you mean by died, sorry. You'll have to let me know, because I'm clearly missing something. Swordcasters would be 1 of them. No, 2 of them. Trying to balance it out roughly for... Actually, if I'm balancing out so each unit's worth 2k... Deathbringer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Of course. Duh. So it'd be 1 Deathbringer. 1 Snake Dispenser. I'm going to balance it out so that there's 2... Each value is 2,000. So it'd be 8 Musketeers. I'm trying to put the units out so you can see. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. Then there'd be like feck ton of knives, feck ton of apples, 1 snake dispenser, 3 lassos, and 2 swordcasters. So these are the units that you get to choose from. Which 2 would you like? They're everything you get to choose. Oh, you mean for the protect? Oh, I'm so sorry. So you're saying that on the protect, I understand now. Right, so on the protect you want a Deathbringer and 2 swordsmen. Understand. So you'd have 2 swordcasters, Deathbringer, protecting this victim. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or is there anything you'd like me to change? Or are we okay to run this? You know what? Let's make it 3 swordcasters. I'm feeling generous. Oh wait, hold on. 11,000. Let's you know what? Let's balance it slightly. Actually, yeah, I'll just give it a unit balance. There we go. 1 more swordcaster, and then I think we're good. So, let's see, can they protect while everything else attack? Let's find out. Oh, they're not doing much of the protect. Lassos are quite literally giving everything a run for its money. But the swordcasters are coming off well. Where's the target? Is the target just under stuff? I can't find the target. In any case, there's a lot of snakes going out. Oh, there's the target. Target's being occupied by snakes. But the definitely can't do a lot because it's getting pelted by apples. Wow. The Deathbringer almost protected the target. Go on, snake. Finish him off. You know what? I want to control the snake. Well, unfortunately, your units all died, so therefore they did not get the opportunity to protect. Down goes the victim. Rip in pieces. So. Yeah, how's about then, Arjuna? You raise a really good point, right? You raise a really good point. I was asking you to both choose the protects and the attacks. I should choose one and you should choose the other. That's a really good point, Arjuna. Thank you for being my beta tester on this one. Do you want to protect or attack? Let's try it like this. We're figuring this out together. I just had a fun concept. We're putting it together. You want to attack, all right? So if you go 6 unit types, you can go 6 unit types, and then I have to defend. Let's grab. I have nerfed Pecora. She's not quite as OP as she used to be, which is good because she was really overstrong. I'm gonna put in. You're not going to be able to get past big Reggie. I'm going to have 2 big Reggies. And... you know what? Screw it. Give me the metronomes. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to balance your units out accordingly as well. Shack. So you want shacks, apples, knives, vampires, snakes. So let's go... Assuming you say snake, you'll probably just want the pure snakes. Snake. Frost giant. Damn. Then you'll want... so, if you're having the frost giant in, I will need to balance it that you get less of the other units, just for the fairness, just for the balance of the value sake. I'll still probably favour slightly the cost of the attackers here. Couple apples, couple knives. Many apples is looking good. Many knives is looking good. A couple vampires. If there's anything that you want readjusted in any sense, let me know. But we could do something like this. Unless you're dissatisfied or you require any changes. When you said giant then frost, I assume you wanted another type of giant in there as well? Or was it just this? Because otherwise I think this is looking pretty decent. Yeah, let's run this. Let's see how you get on against Reggie. Let's run this. Pop. Otherwise I could be here forever, doubting myself. Well, the frost giants have frost breath. The victim's immediately dead. Right, let's I'm not removing the frost giant, by the way. I'm just giving everything else a bit more breathing room. Let's try that again. I mean, you 100% won that on the offense there. Maybe I should also make maps that have specific, like, forts and stuff. And then stuff can, like, be treated as garrison. That could be cool. Big Reggie's a bit too big for these apples, though. A bit too small for the ice giants, a bit too big for the apples. This is nightmarish. However, Reggie's small enough to avoid the ice attacks. You see here, you've just got a frozen guy here who's... Let's yeah. He's just saluting for no reason. Wonderful. Is this just a fight that's never going to end? Reggie's not hitting anything. And nothing else is hitting Reggie. Okay. Sure. So far the target's still not dead though, so... There still could be Reggie's W. Where are the apples trying to attack? The target's over here, my guy. You've just got this guy just sat here. Yeah, the giant's sleeping. Reggie's not even getting hit by the ice. All the snakes are doing nothing. The apples are trying their best, but the target is frozen. I don't think apples will do much damage to a frozen target. And this lightsaber is not as let's just say that Big Reggie is not a Jedi. He is not Jedi material. Oh, let me see if I can... I'm not trying to throw the match. I'm just trying to give breathing room. There we go. I mean, we could see that Reggie's nearly deady anyway. There we go, Reggie's out. So it's still a... Why is there an axe floating in the sky? What the hell? If you want to, we can also do a ranged version of this on the East versus West map. So in the future I need to make a proper protect versus attack style map. I can do that real easy. Please make giant wake up. Yeah, I'll give it a... Why is he asleep? You know what? Let's just move you. For some reason it doesn't seem to let me want to control the giant. I actually can't make the giant wake up. He's just there. Snakes do indeed count as ranged Calg. Also, good afternoon, Cat. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Or hope you was goo, I should say, more accurately. Yeah, this is a red win. End battle. For some reason it's letting me tab. Holy heck. Awesome. Pin that message. Right, okay. So you guys can choose whether you want to protect or attack between yous, because I do not mind. I know what my game plan is regardless of what you do. Whether you want to attack or protect. You want to protect? Okay. So my entire strategy is barmaids. I'm just going to come at you with big jugs. Do you think you can stop the pots? What do you think can stop the pots? Oh, I still had a couple extra units I wanted to create. I'll do that another time. So there you go. This is your entire opposing force. Shotgun guys and musketeers. Okay, gotcha. So you want psycho midgets, as I call them, because they look like the Borderlands psycho midgets, and you also want musketeers. They're facing the wrong way. I will try and get it so they're facing just about the correct way. Whoosh. And a couple might have to face the wrong way and then just turn around. Honestly. There's only so much I can do there. So yeah, just to flip it on its head, we've just got one unit type versus two unit types. Makes it a bit different. Alright, let's run this. I haven't been screen swapping. Good. Let's run it. So yeah, the musketeers just have to turn around. Yeah. The impact from shotguns makes for a very good defensive unit, actually. I mean, protect and attack. There we go. Easy shot. That was an easy shotgun midget win alone, to be honest. That wasn't even close. Yikes. Do you want to keep going with protect versus attack, or do you want to move on to something else? I'm happy to do whatever you'd like. Vis-a-vis plans, by the way. My turn. Okay, this time I'll protect. I'll protect and I'll use units from HoloLive. So I'll use Subaru, just as a little surround. Then also, because I have full faith, I have absolutely full faith in my present plan. Let's remove a couple of these in favour of my presence. Something like this. Pirate Queens. Yeah, we can do Pirate Queens. If you got anything you want to, if you got anything you want me to throw down, Calg, I shall. So you got a couple Pirate Queens, and I'll adjust accordingly based on what you would like. All's fair in love and war, as they say. So I'm going to have a look at this map in the future. Maybe readjust this if I'm going to be running it on this map. The 2 protect, but I don't think I will. I'll find a way to redistribute. Was there Cali? Yeah, totally. We can stick down a couple. How about we remove a Pirate Queen, then you've got another couple thousand left? 1 Cali. Wonderful. And then for you, Cal, if you want HoloLive units, we've got Crony. We've got a very nerfed Bakura. Vampires, says Arjuna. Therefore, vampires come in. How's that, Arjuna? Is that enough vampires to tickle your fancy? If you want any more, let me know. And otherwise, you've got enough for a couple big units, or like, you know, various options. The vampires absolutely destroyed in the tourney earlier, so doesn't surprise that they'll do well here. Or, so I should say, it wouldn't surprise me if they were to do well here, I should say. Do you want, like, I don't know, ballistas and catapults and stuff? Or do you want scared elephants, or minotaurs, or, you know, like machine guns, or rocket launchers, or anything? Or do you want me to just amp up some of the units, like, say, another Pirate Queen, then we go? Because we can just do that. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll give you another. I'll give you another Pirate Queen, then the equivalent in vampires, which would be 2 more. So you get even more of the good stuff there, Arjuna. There we go. I think this is fair. Let's run it. Sorry, I've got a cup of tea in my hands. Give me a sec. So what's the presents given us? Doesn't even matter. They didn't really even get to transform. Damn. That was not a very successful set of presents, was it? The vampires absolutely destroyed. So what popped out? Pumpkin catapult, longship, stuff that didn't even matter, and various buried units. Hold on, what's up with my... Right, that should stop doing the crackling. So what actually happened? Oh, a wheelbarrow spawned for a wheelbarrow dragon. Very nice. Well, there we go. Maybe we give it 1 or 2 more rounds. So I once again ask if there's any preferences for what you'd like to do. I think it's my turn to attack now. So, if you've got any preferences for units you want to use for defense, and if you did want more than 2 units, I don't mind. But right, I'm gonna bring in some Dragonborns. Right, we've got some cheeky little Dragonborns, and you know what? I think some Cupids will serve very well here. Where's Cupid gone? Cupid. Just 2 of them. Actually, no, there is only 1 Cupid. So let's just get the 1 Cupid. Then I'm just going to get some clams. I haven't seen ice slingers before. Ice mages, sorry. You want gunslingers. Very good units. Bow. That's right, gunslinger. Booja bow. Something like that for now. And whatever other units you folks want to throw into the pot, then I'll grab. I'm going to grab precisely shotgun for distance. Yep, sure. Ranged units doing you well for area denial. And I want precisely 1 more cannon. Where's cannons? Pirate. Cannon. How about we run this? This is looking fairly balanced for numbers. I do want 1 more unit though. Just to get up to that 8900. So let's just add 1 more Dragonborn. We did a save dupe glitch and managed to get another Dragonborn. Let's run this. It's not quite as expensive as the last ones, but it doesn't need to be. Let's hit it. Yikes. The cannon's fallen apart. Yikes. Yeah. The ranged unit's absolutely killing it on defense. Very nice. Right. How's about we do 1 more, then move on to something else as an idea? And then we can always come back to this. The shotgun solos, pretty much. Shotgun's actually really good. Like, I may have made it a bit better than I expected. Quite honestly. Oh well, there's nothing you'll be able to do against Chuck Norris. Right, I'm having 2 Chuck Norris. That's it. What do you want? let's go for that. Let's go for an 8k one, just to finish things off here on Protect versus Attack. The axe guy from Vikings, sure. That would be either be the brawlers or the berserkers. Or do you mean the one big axe guy? You realise Banjari is back? Yes, Kaug. Indeed. Ballista for range. So you want berserkers or jarls, or do you want a couple of each? Because we can do a couple of each. Big axe, okay. Then a ballista for range. I think that'll be about right. At least you didn't say catapult, so you chose a better. You chose a better of the siege units. Let's run it back. That's almost exactly perfect. Look, accounting for the 350 for the cost of the victim, which I need to start changing. Let's hit it. I'll make some changes to the. What the hell are you? What the hell are you? Why? What? What the hell? Hold on. Oh, there was an accidental dude down here that I didn't remove. That's why they ran off. I was so confused. How about we level out the playing field and run it back? I mean, they still run away from the target, so the target still dies. Yeah, that's an easy attack win right there. Good job. Well done. Got to say, I think you had me well and truly trounced on attack versus defend here. Good job. Nice win. I can't just swap maps to the other one. I have to go comms. You want what? You want us to throw out some campaign missions? Yeah, fine by me. I don't mind what we do. I'm just throwing out ideas, as it were. So I need to get out from the pit, and then we can move into the campaign. Wonderful stuff. I think I've only got a couple missions left when it comes to campaign. We can, if not, you can choose whatever campaign you'd like to do, Arjuna. We can either just finish up Fantasy Evil, or we can do a campaign of your liking with whatever units you want. Because bear in mind, the simulation campaign is one that we can throw custom units into. Which means we could, for instance, start getting some of the other units out and about. But that's totally your call as to what you'd like to do. For now, though, I'll boot up Fantasy Evil until you tell me otherwise. Crush the heretics. Crush the heretics. Or are they over there-etics? What are we saying? Void Monarch? I think you quite like Deathbringer. Deathbringer? How's about a single control Deathbringer? That could be fun. Let's give this a shot. Single control Deathbringer, I said. Whee! I mean, this guy's trying to go over the edge as it is. Why can't... Oh, slice... Oh, no, don't slice into him, he's just running away. Take out the bishops. Yeah. Then in. And just got immediately destroyed. Okay. Maybe not a player controlled one. That was not as good as I was expecting. Void Monarch? Let's run it. Skadoosh. Come on, Void Monarch, you need to hit the bishops. Defeat. Oh, damn. Right, let's just try controlling it, then go into the back line. Damn. Defeat. Oh, yes. Sorry, I get what you mean there. Yes, indeed. Defeat. Oh, can we try whips? Kinky. Let's try a couple whips. And then just get some shacks in there. Yeah, the shacks actually got to the back line and took out some of the bishops. Nice. I mean, they took one out, but you know what? That's a success. Come on, my whipsters. What do you think you're doing? How weird. This one's looking like another footless mission. And this guy's now stuck on a tree, by the way. Oops. Bad camera ship. There we go. Birdie. Damn. Looks like the whips were not enough. Maybe we go for just some... Let's just try going for straight up teleporters. This is probably going to end not well. I don't know, that's some big old... No. That ended pretty much as expected. Not well. How about a Temper Sledge? And then also Deathbringer. Let's give that a shot. Try Exiled. Oh, you were saying, sorry. What the hell? Two of the kings just walked off the edge. What, and the bishops went with them? We'll do exiled when this loses. What the hell? What the? No, don't fall off the edge. No, no, no. No, don't fall off the edge. What's left then? What, there's just a... Okay. Well, that was a derpy fight. That was a very derpy fight. We can do exiles here. Let's give this a try. Pop. Go forth, my exiles. Maybe taking out a couple of the exiles for teleports could do here. Yeah, that was kind of a wipe. How about we get some of the Shadow Walk? How about we get some Shacks, who can then try and take out the back guys? What say we get a Deathbringer or two, Tempest Lich, and then just another Shadow Walker? That could be cool. Let's give this a shot. Well, the teleport's got into the back catapult on the right, but not a lot else. Alrighty. How's about less Shadow Walkers? I'll control the Deathbringer to get to the back. We just grab a couple exiles, something like that. Mix up the unit variety, and then it's just a case of flinging into the back lines. I fell over. That's annoying. I fell over and paid the price. Damn. How about we try that once more with feeling? Maybe like a Void Monarch and 2 Tempest Liches. Or a Tempest Lich, sorry. Followed by a Deathbringer, and then just have like 2 Shadow Walkers. Let's do something like that. Then we'll just get into the back line here. Take out the ranged units. So it's a bit more convenient when they don't fall over, when my guy's not falling over every 3 seconds. Wee. Okay, then we just got bounced anyway. No worries. Let's how about we just do Void Coalists? A8 to 64. Oh yeah, didn't I come to the conclusion that just for you, these guys are complete crap? Yeah, I did. And I forgot about that stipulation till just now. Yeah, they're alright as support units as 1 or 2, but not as the entire force. What the hell does the Mad Mechanic do, by the way? Oh, he's got range stuff. Don't think I've ever actually really used the Mad Mechanic. Or not much, if at all, I suppose. What about we do the Deathbringer strats again? Just because I'm just absolutely determined, I suppose. Whoop. Uh-oh. There we go. Push out. Getting stuck on the king is no good. Yeah, it's turned into a brawl now, buddy. Excellent riposte. Let's get rid of the guys who are being a pain. Or just get bopped again. Let's do that again, but like better. Did I say let's do that again, but better? I meant let's do that again, but worse. So now I should be getting a bit of the aggro from the knight. Gives the other units a chance. That was pretty close. Agreed, Arjuna. This one's looking less close. Wonder if I could dupe them to the edge or something. Like take out the range guy so I'm taking less damage. Then just yeet myself towards a cliff. Or just get absolutely beat down. Yikes. That's a whole lot of yikes right there. You know what, once more. I still don't feel like the setup's too bad. And then after a couple more attempts, how's about we say swap to some Jackbox or something, maybe? Question mark. A little bit of all sorts for the day. Unless the general consensus on that idea is a no. Wait a minute, where did the kings go? Is this a kingless one? Might this actually be a win? Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the kings. The win doesn't change my question or statement, though. If you'd be interested in some Jackbox at all? Or if you'd rather us keep on this? I do not mind. Tempest. Let's do Tempest, yeah. Let's give this a shot. So the Tempest Lich took out the Minotaur. That's good. Yeah, this is... They just absolutely got destroyed. There we go. We did it. And what the hell is this? Let's try this. This isn't going to work, by the way, because of the ballista at minimum, but this just seems funny. How did you get up there? Did I put one on the top of the ceiling and didn't realise? I must have done. Yeah, I put them on top by accident, but you know, that's not a bad idea. Not mad mechanics. So we'll have the Tempest Liches up here. Yeah, Tempest is good for area attacks. Then let's go the mad mechanics up here. No. Hold on. Yeah, no, they're not ranged. Let's go with some mad mechanics down here. Grab a Deathbringer and take out the ballista. Then the Tempest Liches will stay up and deal with the foot units. Oh, they've got snake archers. It's over. I just realised they've got snake archers. Damn. Couldn't get them both. Okay, let's flip the script. Let's go for a Tempest Lich still. Let's still have a Tempest Lich. Maybe how's about some shacks? Grab 3 exiled sentinels, and then just like 2 death, and then just like 2 grab. You want me to control the Lich? Could do. I was going to leave the Lich in the hands of the AI and control the Deathbringers, quite honestly. But this works too. So but then they're still going to attack me from up here. Yeah, they're firing snakes and lightning and all sorts. If I can hide enough on the roof, I mean, this is kind of sneaky cheese, quite honestly. Well, you know, what isn't sneaky cheese when it comes to controlling units? Oh, snakes. Okay, that was a good shot. Can't even be mad with that one. Damn. Close? Close. How about less Deathbringers? And more mad mechanics? Than like one of those guys. Pepper in some excess units. And then you're right, let's control the Lich. Except I accidentally just used the ability when nothing was nearby. Yeah, there is a distancing thing for sure. But these units are doing really well without me, look. I'm not even needed. The 1000 from the Lich could be put into another unit entirely. Or wait for them to get close again, slalom past the snakes, wait for them to get close, and I'll stay up here so that their snakes fire into the atmosphere or hit me. Rip. That is not a good example. And we just snake slalom. And now I'm out of view for the other snake archer, who's down here somewhere. I would go into the free cam to double check its position, but that would also put me at risk right now. Because then it would move down like that. How about instead of this, I'll wait for the cooldown, and then I'll just jump down. Then we can just surprise attack. Surprise attack. Okay. Now what? Something's alive. Oh! I heard the sound. Oh, it was a sneaky Zeus. Damn. Sneaky Zeus. You silly Zeus. You silly Billy. So, headbutters and berserkers. What's stopping me from just doing something like this? And then the two liches together, we'll just take out the last remaining ones. Hopefully, or you know, just headbutters will do the thing. Defeat but close. Defeat but close. Okay, maybe the Tempest just need to come further round so that they're not encroached on each other's attacks, and then it takes out stuff better. Looks good. Yeah, that's far better. That's an ice giant. Let's just. This isn't right. Okay, this isn't gonna win. I don't think it will for a second. I just wanted to see loads of. Yeah, that's totally not worth it. That's a big load of fail right there. So let's have a look. See. Why don't we just bring out 3 Void Monarchs? And then, like, 3 of these guys. Guys. Let's see how that fares. The answer is they have Jarls, so it's probably not going to fare well. And yes, I'm more intimidated by the Jarls than the actual Ice Giant. Even though they've still got the 2 Void Monarchs left, right? Damn. Got absolutely pummeled. What about 2 Void Monarchs? I'll control a Deathbringer. We get a Lich in. And we get these 3 here. And I'll try and do a sneaky to take out the Ice Archers. But apparently move nowhere. Oh, you want Shax in? Yeah, we could do Shax. Totally fine. Well, when this one fails, we'll do Shax. And it is a question of when, not if, I think. This is doing pretty good at delaying the ice. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. I used to be an adventurer like you. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? What am I saying? Of course you don't. Man, Keith Silverstein is so good. Heck is this stuff? You know what? I know, Arjuna, that you called out Shack for last level, but we're gonna Shack it up this level too. Like, just Shacks. Teleport my minions. They only get teleport once. No, they get teleport once every 5 minutes is the accurate statement. Well, so that's one of them Lady Zhuqi ladies or whatever. Lady Red Jade. Roses are red, violets are blue. Omai Wamo, Shinderu. Go on, take them out. Where are they? Where's the last one? Just this guy. Or whichever guy it was I wasn't paying attention to. Okay, there was not enough mixed juniper berries for the Nords there. What about something like this? Then I'll just control none of it and we can just spectate. Like, the mad mechanics actually seem to be good, but I still don't understand why or how. Like, as in, I don't really know what they do. They just kind of breathe stuff. And it just kind of works. It's one of those attack, question mark, question mark, question mark, profit kind of units, if you ask me. So with that being said, let's remove the Deathbringer there and just do this. Alright, go forth my questionable minions. Into the air, my questionable minions. Rip in pieces that guy. I could always put on the spam projectiles option and we could just temper switch and just permanently spam projectiles. But I think we'd actually get absolutely trounced on a level like this. Because there's still all the firework archers. Yeah. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give this a shot. Oh yeah, firework archers is kind of OP. When we have Shack, we might have a chance. If in doubt, Shack it out, you say? Yeah, the Infernal Whips are doing nothing. I think a couple Shacks to upset their lines. So like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That just upsets their lines. Then actually let's revoke one of those. And just Void Monarch in the corner. That also upsets the firework archers. So I agree with that statement. Because they have a cooldown of like 12 seconds. Puts everything into disarray. Very nice. It's looking good. Question is though, does a Void Monarch win against basically Mulan? No. But I do like the big old energy ball Kamehameha finish here. Actually, it's more like a Spirit Bomb. What about we take these guys out from this end, because we don't care about proccing these. And that goes into here. Then we bring the Void Monarch slightly closer. Something like that. Let's give this a shot. I think we just front from one side. Would probably be the best chance. Well, Void Monarch has already transformed. That's not a good sign, per se. What the hell? She died. Void Monarch's still alive. What the hell are you doing? What's this? What's this? I'm not even bothered about the rest of the fight. What the hell is he doing? He's just become like a... Okay, he teleported. Don't fall in the hole. Good boy. Just don't die to the explosions. Right. I feel like that one was kind of a photo finish. But that's a pretty cool that's a pretty cool victory screen right there. We'll take those. How's about we come off the campaign for a while? Maybe we move on to something else. We could go do, like, say, some range tourneys. Or swap games. How about we do some tourneys? It's not even about campaign is hard. I just like to do stuff where we can just do other things, Arjuna, to be fair. It's not even about the difficulty necessarily. So I need to go custom content. Yeah, how's about we do a ranged tourney. East versus west. Lovely. My ranged map. It feels like I need to put a little more decoration on it, personally. I will get to that another time. So, for now, let's have a little think about units, etc. for a tourney fight. So it'll all be ranged. I definitely think there should be... Well, I'm just going to automatically assign one of the positions. Because my stream, my rules, get over it. I'm only kidding. But I kind of want to see this in action. Right, so... We're not on any side. This isn't protect versus attack. This is just a ranged tournament. This is just units versus units right now. There doth be no sides. We can just stick units in. Musket? Yeah, sure. I will be replacing all these, by the way, don't worry. Musket. Ballista? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's put Ballista in where Snake Archer is. Ballista. Crockets. Yeah, sure. Wow, you are just absolutely hammering out units. Gunslinger. I know it says Gunslinger, but you know, skill issue. Let's see here. What else? Apples. I feel apples are just a staple at this point. But then again, we have done apples in a tournament before, and they absolutely destroyed because they couldn't be seen underneath. But something did actually eventually get to them, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, we can get snakes. Ah, that might have been what destroyed it. I don't remember though. So let's go... where's Tawnies? Let's go Deathbringer instead. We'll go Snake. Spencer's. Vampire on a range map. We can try it. Hopefully the bats don't fall in. You know, that's a very interesting idea. Let's get rid of Shack Walks. Vampire. You know what? Let's get an obvious let's get an obvious contender versus vampires. Lara Croft. Wonderful stuff. Swap back to game then, you idiot. Let's have a look here. We could put in... Let's put in one of the Hololive units as well. Let's go... You know what? She's been nerfed. We can go for... Present will be OP. We'll see. Present might not be OP. We'll put you against... That'll do. Then we've still got a few more slots to stick in. We could do a teleporting unit. Oh no, we've got vampires. How about we put Shack back in? It's a ranged tourney, sure, but yeah, it is kind of all based on luck. But that's what makes it so interesting. Let's put Shack in. So this side is Ulla? We could just leave Ulla in. Alrighty, Cal, you do what you need to do, buddy, and I'll catch you soon. We could just leave Ulla in, pretend that I intentionally left him in. Watchers? Let's do Watchers. So then there's... Oh, I've already got presents in. I'll leave it under Metronome. The Hookman. Oh, I love them. Let's write it in as Hookman. The Harpooners. We've got just a couple slots left to go. Devout Gauntlets, Lasso, and Jarl need to be replaced. Let's have a look here. Could be What's the thing called in Good? Divine Arbiters. I'm putting my stamp on that one. Let's put Arbiter in. Then we got 2 more units to fit in. The lasso and the gauntlet slots need to be sorted out. Hookman's in already? We could just say cannons. Cannons. You know what? Yeah, let's just do cannons, shall we? Ninjas that throw the things. What, the ninjas or like the special one? The sensei. Let's do the senseis. The ninja teacher guys. And we just need 1 more slot. Basically, the one that I was talking about is where are we at? This one here, sensei. But like they're the bigger ninja ones. Could do Artemis. Yeah, they throw shurikens. Watch, ready? Hold on. This is a ninja. This is a sensei. They both throw shurikens. They just throw different shurikens. We could put them both in. Actually, you know, without gauntlets being swapped for ninja, and then they either get a chance to fight or they don't get a chance to fight. That sounds cool. So let me just check here. Snake dispensers, ballistas, crockets, gunslingers, vampires, hovercraft, Benjamin. Yeah, this is looking good. Let's roll this. This is fine. So what's the first one? Snake dispensers versus musketmen. Okay, let's get that set up and rolling. Snake dispensers versus musketmen. You can actually make this a fair value fight rather than going to 12,000 with the musketmen. Nah, let's still go to 12,000. As it's 12,000 or closest to, so that's fair enough. Actually, shotgun midgets can attack this range. Let's not fully run this yet, but look, ready? Shotguns do the... Okay, so anyway, that was the first one. Shotguns do it, but then they run into the middle and die. But even with the extra shotgun midget, the musketeer is absolutely destroyed. So, goodbye, snake dispensers. That was immediate. Like, wow. If you want to, we could say... do that. We can just replace Ulla, because we never actually filled that spot. I think that's safe. Well, that was hilarious. I was just going to go show you the midget stuff, and they just got absolutely destroyed. So, let's... see here. Okay. Yeah, there was not even an opportunity to throw snakes. That was just immediate fire. Oh, we could have put in machine guns. Oh, let's do psycho midgets. I love the little psycho midgets. And go. See, they shoot. Oh, they almost won. That was so close. If these guys get up and have a chance to shoot... No. They face the bottom of the briny sea. Rip in pieces those guys. Nice try. So, shotgun midgets are gone. Don't copy-paste shotgun. Copy-paste ballista, please. Thank you. Next up, crockets versus gunslingers. Sweet. So, I'm assuming you don't mind which ones I'm putting in which sides of the island. They're the exact same for all intents and purposes. We favour the bottom versus rockets. This could be close actually, because the gunslingers do have AoE. This isn't as clear cut as it first seems. Let's roll this out. Okay, good. Yeah, let's give this a shot. What units? Well, that's an easy rocket win. Proves me wrong, huh? So I suppose when you get the power of random crits on your side, it's a little easier. Vampires versus Lara Crofts. Let's set it up. So, Kara Loft. With her iconic double pistol setup. Versus the meanest, spookiest boys with big fangs. Or little fangs, depending on what they feel. There sure are a lot of them. Okay, let's give this a shot. In we go. Some of the vampires are transformed, but they're getting shot out of the air before they make it onto the island. And all of the Lara Crofts are falling. What's going on? Alrighty. That was still a Lara Croft win. There we go. So, Lara takes it. Let's see. What's next? Arbiters versus Metronomes. Wonderful. So it'll be 11 parcels here. And then Divine Arbiters here. Let's have this underway. And here we go. So some of the presents landed in the water. And otherwise, Scared Elephant appeared, Sun Wukong appeared. This is a decent oh, there was a raptor in there too. Funky. Alrighty. So that was a present victory. So Metronome makes it through. I will make, by the way, for next stream, for next weekend or whatever, I will make a better Protect versus Attack map. So I will be putting that into the pipeline. Right, Sensei versus Watcher. Dynasty. More Dynasty, please. That's 12,000 exactly. Then where's Sensei here? That's too much. Hold on. 10,500 or 14,000. Let's make it slightly. Actually, no. This is technically the correct one based on how I do things. So let's go. Interesting. So with one extra Sensei, would the Watcher still win? No, actually. But alas, we take the lower value rather than the above value. So out goes Sensei. Unlucky. Watchers are in. Watcher this space. Next up, Ninjas versus Shacks. Awesome. So regular ninjas this time. Versus Shacks. This could be carnage. We'll see. Let's hit it. Oops. Well, teleporting to the other island did not do Shaq any favour. That's still a ninja win. There we go. So, in the Sensei versus Ninja fight, Ninjas actually won because they never got the chance to fight the Sensei. I'm fairly certain if it was Ninja versus Sensei, so I think Sensei wins, but oh well. Right, Marine versus Hookman. So, sort this out. Hookman. Where are you, Hookman? Pirate. This is going to be interesting. Pirates versus their captain. Where is she? Oops. That will do. Again, when there's a difference, if the distance is the same, we give it to the lower, but if it's slightly over, it's fine. Because it's less over than it is more under. But in any case, I think the harpooners will get this one. Or will they? This is looking awfully close. Yeah. Most of the Marines are just running off the edge. Harpooners take it. Based harpoons. There we go. Let's press the buttons correctly then. That will do. So next up is muskets versus ballistas. Musketeers versus ballista. So 1, 2, 3. This one kind of clips into the... hold on. It clips but then it unclips. Don't worry, I'm setting out only one because of the fact that the rest aren't in. I just needed to see how it interacted with the thing. The answer is it interacts just fine. When there's a lot more targets, we'll see. So that's as close as I can get here. We're in, so let's go. Question is, will these remaining ballistas have a chance to pierce? Some musketeers are deciding that the easier way out is the water. But that's still a musket win. So, musketeers have gone through to the semi-final. Let's grab the next fight. Crockets versus Lara Croft. Interesting stuff. Let's give this a shot. So custom units versus custom units. I don't know, my money's kind of on Crockets, personally. Especially if they're wearing strange hats. Let's do this. We're in, and let's go. Pop. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Things get a little bit wild when there's that much going on, but sure. Sure. That was actually a lot closer than I anticipated. To be honest. I thought that was a very easy Crockett win. Turns out it almost wasn't. But almost is not enough. Next. Metronomes versus Watchers, huh? Sure. Metronomes versus Watchers. Let's get it. There are more present throwers than there are Watchers though. But a lot of the presents did not make their mark. However, there was enough units pop out to secure it. I like it. Look at that! Look at that Zeus pose. Oh my god, that Zeus pose and that King pose. That's glorious. That's just art right there. So yeah, metronome does take that one. I can come here, and we go ninjas versus hookmen. Right, my money's on the hookmen, honestly. I'm trying to create bias, but there we go. Let's grab hookmen. Couple more and go. I mean, they're so effective even for their cost. Not even just for their cost, they work harder than their cost. What the hell are you doing? They were just about to lemming off the side. All of them. Alright, sure. Well, anyway. That took man through. Now, just to make things a little bit easier, let's do the metronome versus hookman fight while we've got the hookmen fight set up. So, they're going to be versing the dual-wielding present maniacs. See how this goes. And, oh no, actually, let's make it more central. Slightly. There we go. We'll go back to the actual fight. And then we hit go. Pop. Some of the presents got absolutely flipped to the side. A peasant. Did you see the presents explode? What the hell? They forced out a dark peasant. Wow. In their hour of need, just before they got absolutely annihilated, they spawned out a dark peasant. Isn't that unlucky for the hookmen? So that's metronomes going through. And now the one I'm most interested in, I think, personally. Basket Men versus the Crockets. Versus... where's the buttons? There we go. This one's looking really good, actually. So, 3, 2, 1. Pop. Damn. I knew it would be over in the case of seconds, but that's a little surprising. So there we go. This might not be a metronome win as yet. Let's clear down the Crockett side. That was a musket victory. Now, how do musketmen fare against presents? Let's run it back. A few boxes got out. A super peasant spawned, but drowned. Interesting. The musketmen numbers are thinning, but the spinning mace here is absolutely thinning out the numbers. The spinning mace might yet get it for the metronomes. Wow, that was actually really cool. So even though a super peasant spawned for the blue team, the musketmen still took it. That's pretty awesome right there. So, that's a musketman win. Huzzah. Musketman is the winner. Wonderful. That was actually a pretty cool final. So, yeah. There we go. I think Right, I've actually got some stuff I need to get on to. There's some things I need to attend to IRL, I'm afraid. So I'm going to have to cut this one here. Yeah, Arjuni, you called out correctly both times. Very nice. Good job. So yeah, I've got some stuff I need to attend to, so I'm going to be cutting the stream here for now. Thanks, Arjuna. Thank you, Calgrot, and thank you to anyone else who's stopped by. But I'll especially call out you two, just because, you know. Oh, and Abbo. Abbo stopped by earlier too. So calling out you three specifically. Otherwise, thank you very much everyone else as well, who I can't name, but I thank you too nonetheless. I'll catch you another time. I'm going to let the stream carry on just so that it doesn't cut it off. But yeah, catch you soon.